Hi Ankita, good evening. How are you?
Hello, sir. Good evening. I am fine. What about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Thank you, sir.
Ankita, which part of India?
Sir, I am from Jharkhand. I am born
Okay.
and brought up in Jharkhand.
Okay. Why Jharkhand is famous?
So, Jharkhand is mainly famous for its greenery, and the people of here are mainly very responsible for protecting their traditions.
Okay. So what you believe? Tradition, yeah, modern.
So, I think that both of the state is very much important for a human because tradition is something that is carried on by means our ancestor, and it must be protected, and adopting modernization is also necessary because each day we learn something new, and we must be like a person that who uh, remain in a balanced state, means both of the things is important.
Okay. So you mean the based on the situation, based on the environment, we should be act on that so that we
Yeah.
can survive. Good. Great. So you are a fresher candidate,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
You completed engineering BTech 2024, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you done 4 month internship from data again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll explain bit about the requirement. As you know, we are from CMM 500 Fortune company, and we are working, into analytics and data science. So looking candidate, a fresher candidate, or like those are entry level who can independently work without any minimal effort, uh, and they should have a strong knowledge in SQL, Excel, Tableau, Python, knowledge and data governance. Yes, of course, it's a entry level fresher. We are a team is there to help you, but same time, lacking very minimal knowledge, we can they can manage the things. And hope you received the JD, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Ankita, can you give an introduction briefly about your education experience, background? Of course, you are not experienced internship, background, the details, so that me and my team, Sanjana, can understand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Ankita. I am from Jharkhand. I have completed my educations from Dumka Engineering College in BTech, and I am passed out in 2024. I have scored 9.30 CGPA on the same. And coming to my intern, I have a 4 month of intern experience in data analytics, data management, and reporting by using SQL, Tableau, Excel, PowerPoint presentation, and Python. Uh,
Okay.
the
Yeah, carry
so
on.
yeah,
Hmm.
so my daily tasks are involved, like I used to talk with the clients or the managers, and need to discuss on the business requirement of the based on the data. I have a vast knowledge on SQL, and I have performed the various functions of the SQLs, like by using SQL joins, set operators, where clause, having clause, group by concept, indexing, and uh, I also have a good knowledge in Microsoft Excel, where I have performed various activities of the Excel functions, uh, creating data validation, conditional formatting, and I have also worked on the visualization that is done on Microsoft Excel, like creating pivot tables, pivot charts, creating dashboard reports, and using slicers. I have also have a good knowledge of doing work on Tableau, which is also used for data visualization, and I can also create interactive and attractive dashboards in Tableau. And I also have a good knowledge on data quality and data management. And my hobbies are like I used to watch movies and make YouTube vlogs. I also have a keen interest in keen interest in sports activities, particularly talking Kho and athletics. And I also have a DAV National Sports Certificate on the same. And that's all about myself.
Great. Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm impressed. So, Ankita,
Yes.
we'll go, as you mentioned, you have a knowledge on database SQL, you have a knowledge on advanced Excel, you have a knowledge on Tableau, data visualization Tableau, knowledge on Python. Also, you have a, advanced in data quality and data governance. Great. I
Yes.
think it looks like it's an experienced candidate, but you, technically you were a fresher candidate. Let's see. Tell me which version of a Microsoft SQL you are using for your database.
So currently I am using 2013 version of Microsoft SQL Server.
Okay. Can you explain? You mentioned that SQL Server Management Studio. What is the, can you break down that word and tell me what exactly is that?
Yeah, sure. So Microsoft SQL Server is like it comprises the three words. SQL stands for performing the SQL queries, and the Microsoft that is performing there is present there is present in the form of a brand name. Means Microsoft is the company that has provided this tool facility for the user, and the server is acting as a bridge between the studio and the user.
Okay. What is where clause and how it is helpful for a data analysis purpose?
Okay, so where clause is a function used in SQL to fetch the data based on the conditions, and we use where clause uh, with the select statement. Like for an example, if I want to fetch data of suppose Bangalore state. So for that, I can write a syntax like select star from my table. Like suppose if my table name is customer, so I will write the syntax that select star from customer where state is equal to Bangalore. So in this form, the output that I will get will give me the all the data or the record that is present in our database, and will only give only those data which uh, uh, where the persons or the customers belongs to the Bangalore state.
Okay, great. So, do you have a knowledge on SQL Constant and what exactly SQL Constant do in data quality point of view?
Okay, so SQL constraints are mainly used to restrict the entry from the end of the users. So SQL mainly constitute six SQL constant, and there are also many more constants. The primary SQL constant that we use are primary key, unique key, check, default, not null. So these are the SQL constant that we mainly use, and we also use foreign key.
Okay. Can you explain delete, drop, and truncate and how it is different from each other?
Yeah. So basically, all these three options like delete, drop, and truncate are used to delete the records uh, from our table as well as I can say from our database, but they are slightly different from each other. We use delete option to delete the records from a row, means it will delete a particular row from our table, and we use truncate option to delete all the records of the data at once. Means if I don't want the all the records of the particular table, then we will opt the truncate option. Similarly, the drop option is also used to delete all the records, as well as it also delete our table structure. So these are the slightly difference between all the drop, delete, and truncate.
Okay. Can you explain what is SQL set operator and what are the different set operator?
Yeah. So we use SQL set operators to means we use set operators like basically what we have studied in our mathematics when we were small. We use the set operators from the whole table and want to conclude the information from the same. So set operator is basically used for extracting the sets or creating the sets from the same table And there are different set operators like union, union all, intercept, and that's
Okay. Okay. What is SQL join and what is the difference between a left outer and a right outer join difference?
So SQL joins give us opportunity to join two different tables. The minimum requirements to perform join operations are that we must have at least minimally two tables, and there must be a preferred column fields. The preferred common field must have a preferred common data types, and the preferred fields are like um, ID, manager ID, customer ID, primary key, etc. So the basic difference, so you asked the difference between inner join and, so can you please repeat the question?
No, different left and right outer join.
Okay, okay. So we use a left outer join. Basically, we are here to extract the data from the two different tables. So in left outer join, the table that we are writing or giving on a syntax at the first is considered as a left out. Left means basically, suppose that there are two tables, table A and table B. So in left outer join, yeah, so in left outer join, it will give us the data of those, no, it will give us the record of both the tables, and also it will give the records of the table A. In right outer join, it will give us the data or the records of both the table that are common, and it will also give the record, all the record that is present in our table B. In full join, it will give the mixture of both table A and table B records, as well as it will also give us those records that are common in both the tables.
Okay, great. What is SQL View and what is the advantage of a SQL View?
Okay, so we use a SQL View to restrict the access of the user. So basically, it is used in a corporation where we don't want to share the all types of records with our clients or with the other managers. Like data are needed to be protected and must be present in a secure format. So so that's why we use view concept, where we restrict the entry of the user from viewing our those data.
Okay. What is Windows functions? What are the different Windows function used in SQL?
So Windows function is also known as a ranking, SQL ranking. So we use SQL ranking to give a rank in our in the records that is present in our table. So there are different options that are present in a ranking. We can assign the rows with a row number. With there are other options are also like dense ranking and title, and
Okay, okay, okay. What is the difference between ranking and dense ranking?
okay, so yeah, so dense ranking, there is a common, they are actually a little bit similar, but I have a very slight difference. In dense ranking are used to assign a uniquely to all the records. Whenever they fetch similar records, it used to give the same state to that rows, and it does not skip, whereas ranking skips and give and that also define the records uniquely. But in
Okay,
ranking, it skips one step is skip.
okay, good. So do you have a pen paper with you?
Yes, sir.
Huh. So I want to apply here rank and dense rank. Okay. So there is a two column is there. One column data is A and one column is B. In one column contain 5 rows like A, B, B, C, and D, D.
A B B
C, D, D.
C D D.
Apply the rank concept here.
Okay.
Same thing, dense rank. Can you give the output?
Yeah. Yeah. So in rank, it will assign it will assign as a 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 5. Here it skips the number 3, but in dense rank we will get the output as 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4. Here it does not skip any number.
Great. Okay, good. So you are a good knowledge in advanced Excel also, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is data validation in Excel?
Okay, so we use data validation to here also we use it as before I said that it is quite similar to SQL Constant. Here we use to validate the entry of data from the end users. And data validation also give us an option by creating to restrict the entry of data by creating a list.
Great. What is VLOOKUP and what is the formula of a VLOOKUP?
Okay, so we use a VLOOKUP to do searching operation in our data set, and VLOOKUP is actually used to search vertically. And how it actually search is like that first of all it goes to the columns and search your matched criteria, means the lookup value that you have provided there, it will go and search that in your particular column, in the first column, and then it will move towards the row side if the given criteria is matched. And it will give you the output that is given, that is asked from the user. So the syntax of a VLOOKUP is like is equal to VLOOKUP open bracket lookup value comma table array comma column index comma and the index range.
Okay.
Close.
What is pivot table? And what are the different dimensions in pivot table?
Okay, so pivot table is particularly used in Microsoft SQL to summarize our actual data. Means it actually works in 3 keywords like summarizing, analyzing, and exploring our data. And there are 4 dimensions present in pivot table known as filter, row number, column row name, column name, and summation of filters.
Okay, good. What is slicer and how it is help in dashboard building in data visualization in Excel?
Okay, so we can say that slicer is something like advanced filter. It is actually used for a filter purpose, and slicer actually has give a very great impact while creating a dashboard, because the slicer is the one that connect all the pivot table and the pivot chart, and just by using a slicer we actually report the connections between all the pivot tables and the pivot charts. And just by selecting any one column from any one of the table or pivot chart, it will show the relevant data from all the content that are present in our dashboard.
Okay, good. So you have a knowledge on data visualization Tableau, correct?
Yes, sir.
So why Tableau? What are the advantages of Tableau?
So Tableau actually have a very various type of options that is not present in I can say in Microsoft SQL. It is also a visualization tool and have a business intelligence and give us a open field to perform our analysis. So Tableau actually provide us very extra features. It contains various types of graphs that are not present in SQL, like a bubble chart, heat waves, and it also give recommendations, like while plotting the graph, it grade out those graphs that are not required, based that are not been able to be visualized based on the data that you are selecting. And it also have many other advanced features, like it provides flexibility and user interface. It have a very different option, like we can uh, update our data. It gives us option of live connection as well as extract connection. It also Tableau also contains we can also upload our
Yeah,
dashboard
great,
and share
great.
with our
Yeah.
yeah, share with
What is
our
the
client
difference
in a
between live and extract, Ankita?
So in live connection, what happens that whatever the new changes will be adopted, will come in our in your Excel sheet or in your data source, it will automatically be visualized in your database. Means once your database is created, you don't need to create means you don't need to create it again. It will automatically give you output based on your new generated data. And live and and live connection also takes a little bit longer time as when compared to extract method. Well, extract method is actually based on the snapshot of the data, and based on that snapshot we perform the analysis.
Good, excellent. What is SQL custom code in Tableau and how it is help?
Okay, so Tableau actually provide us many other features. It also give us an opportunity to get connected with the external source of data. There are more than 70 plus 36 options we can get connected with the other source of data. And in the same way, one of the process is there that we can connect our SQL database with our Tableau. So with the uh, because of this, we can directly import our data from a SQL database to Tableau. And it also give us a platform where we can write SQL queries to fetch our data.
Great. Can you explain how to publish a dashboard in Tableau? What are the steps?
Yeah. So Tableau family have other there are Tableau families that are required. So we need to publish this uh, Tableau dashboard in a Tableau server, where the one can uh, means where the client can fetch your dashboard and can get updated with the data. And like we can share it, as there is an option in our Windows panel. We need to go to the publishing option, and we need to create our account in our server, means Tableau server, or else it is provided by the company company server, which help us in publishing our dashboard.
Okay, great. So you have knowledge on Python also, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the different library you use till now in your
So
work?
I have used NumPy, Matplotlib, Pandas to perform analysis.
Which library is best for data visualization?
Uh, Pandas is one of the best library that can be used. It also constitute the NumPy library also in
No, I'm talking about the data visualization. Which libraries?
so Matplotlib.
Oh, okay, excellent. Uh, I think I'm done with the technical questions, and a few things I want to know about HR. What is your biggest challenges while doing the internship? You were mentioned that you done a 4 month internship from data again. Looks like uh, yeah, I took many interview. There is up to 10-year candidate, but you are a fresher. You are explaining all the things you done. Looks like you are not a fresher candidate in giving interview, but reality you are a fresher. But while doing internship in data again, And in 4 months, what is the biggest challenges and how you overcome? Can you bit elaborate?
Yes, sir. One of the biggest challenge was there that I faced. Uh, one was in while doing Tableau operations, and one I faced while installing my Python library. Uh, I faced that challenge because my internal system, like it was that when I installed Anaconda, my Jupyter notebook was not able to be opened. I tried different methods. I relaunched it. I uninstalled and installed it again, thinking of that there might have been some problem while installing my Anaconda. But this was not the actual problem. The actual problem was arising because my own system has restricted the Anaconda, and this problem was arising because my own system environment was blocking the path of the uh, mm, was blocking the path to relaunch my Jupyter notebook. So I resolved it by creating their new folder, and by means overriding the permissions to my environmental setup, and that's how I resolved this one. There was also one of the biggest challenge that I faced in Tableau while locating the uh, different actually I was trying to visualize the top 10 cities, and out of those 10 cities, only the 7 cities were displaying. The 3 cities were not displaying and are being considered as a null. This problem was arising because my data, the record that are present in my data source was not actually matching with my geographical data. So the data were colliding and was not able to be located in my geographical map. So when I observed this, I performed some data cleaning and uh, uh, perform some data cleaning on my Excel sheet as well as in my data source to resolve this issue, and corrected the names of the cities. And that's how, after correcting the cities name, with the geographical name, it was clearly been able to show all the top 10 cities uh, with highest sales. So that's how I resolved this two both challenges.
Okay, great. What is your weakness?
Uh, Actually, I don't have a much type of weakness, but there is one, like I am a meticulous person. I used to go through a detailed. I used to go and search in a very detailed version, which actually causes a lot of time.
And what is your, strength?
I am a quick learner, hardworking, and a great team player.
Great. Ankita, I think I'm done. Even I'm impressed your profile. I do took an interview, I think, 1,000 of a candidate. And as a fresher, I feel that you are not a fresher. You are like a 7, 8 year experienced candidate. So good. I'm impressed with your profile. I'll, refer to the HR. She's going to the further steps. Do you have any question?
Uh, yes, sir. Like I would like to means I want a feedback from your side that where I should improve myself more.
No, as I already mentioned, I generally don't tell to anybody that your profile is going to for directly HR round, but I'll tell you to HR proceed your profile, because if you're comparing a 7 year, 8 year candidate, even you are better than that. So that great that you achieve so many things from your internship, from I think data gap, okay,
Yes, sir.
in data analytics and data science. Great. That really impress, and I impress your internship, impress your background, impress your the way you deliver. Great. All the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.